Hi everyone, welcome to the video. Today's crypto in focus is MATIC, soon to become Polygon, which according to its website, it aims to enable Ethereum to become a fully fledged, powerful multi-chain system. It is currently ranked 15th on the list of cryptos based on circulating market cap. And before continuing, a quick summary of what is in store for today's video. What is Polygon? Some of its key features and use cases. We'll talk about some partnerships and related news, ways to access and also purchase your MATIC in a safe manner. Two price analyses, we're focusing on one in particular, and finishing with a crypto market update. And before beginning, as a quick disclaimer, none of this is financial advice and I am not a financial advisor. So returning to the crypto project's homepage, it's being touted as one of these leading second layer scaling solutions. Looking at some of the key features of what this all entails, it says built by developers for developers. So some of these key aspects, Polygon combines the best of Ethereum and sovereign blockchains into a full-fledged multi-chain system. It is able to fully benefit from Ethereum's network effects. It is inherently more secure and it is more open and powerful, unlike some of the other cross-chain interoperability platforms or their native cryptos, thinking of Cosmos and Polkadot, for example. As Polygon or MATIC is run on the Ethereum blockchain, it has better integration not just for Ethereum, but also the vast swathe of ERC20 tokens on Ethereum's network. So there is this website from Edu, the ERC20 tokens list, just to give you an idea of several possibilities that arise by having something already on the Ethereum network. In particular, with security. As alternatives to Ethereum, the lesser known blockchains, they could be faster or potentially more scalable, but their security is not quite up to scratch as opposed to Ethereum or even Bitcoin. To give you some insight into the technology underpinning the project or the Polygon protocol, it mentions Polygon technology is materialized through two major components, the Polygon framework and the Polygon protocol. So in a nutshell, one-click deployment of preset Ethereum-compatible blockchains, and it covers some modules here. So we've got staking, governance, EVM, which is Ethereum virtual machine, so on and so forth. So this is for developers who want to build their own custom blockchains. Then we've got protocol, arbitrary message passing between any two participating Polygon chains, as well as between any Polygon chain and Ethereum, again with the interoperability. So we have the explanation about secured and standalone chains available there, in addition to numerous documents here. For those who are not familiar with these terms, a white paper, it's essentially a blueprint, gives you a very comprehensive explanation of what this project entails. Something I recommend, especially if you're not as tech savvy or you want less detailed information. There's a very good summary here through the light paper. It's a lot more visual than the more comprehensive alternative. Some of the key features of Polygon, whilst I'm at it, we have Ethereum compatibility, scalability, security, interoperability, sovereignty, and user experience. So this whole zero gas transactions. The gas fees for Ethereum have been astronomical recently, or for a while I should say. They have dropped, and some other details there. So moving on to some use cases. Integrate MATIC payments on your dApps with a few simple steps. Settle payments on-chain whenever needed. Payment transactions on MATIC network can be confirmed in sub-seconds due to faster block generation times while incurring significantly lower fees. Covers APIs and SDKs for dApps, merchants, and users to instantly accept or pay in crypto assets like ERC20 tokens, ETH, and others. So it opens up so many possibilities. Just having this smooth integration with payments for numerous crypto assets. Decentralized exchanges or DEXs. Its key benefit is that MATIC can help decentralized exchanges provide faster and cheaper trades for their users. Ties in with the speed and affordability of having payments on MATIC's network. MATIC provides support for DEXs and enables trustless, reliable and easy crypto trades. And this ties in with atomic swaps as well, which I'll cover in a second. Gaming networks. Historically, games have been run by companies who control the supply and sale of in-game currencies as well as digital assets and collectibles. MATIC can help increase the efficiency of performing transactions of gaming networks over a blockchain. I'm surprised there was no mention of NFTs here. It's been a huge buzzword in the crypto space, say over the past 6 to 12 months. If you look at the gaming industry just by itself, tens of billions of dollars being poured into that industry. And thinking of related cryptos, Engine Coin is one that comes to mind. Let's see if they do a potential collaboration. Some other uses here, third-party applications and developer platform pay. So with atomic swaps, just to backtrack slightly, for those who are not familiar with the concept, it involves trading from one crypto to another without the need of a third party. So at the moment, DEXs would be the closest thing to what would be ideal, which is atomic swaps. But specifically about MATIC, it says MATIC will handle the conversion through atomic swaps between cross-chain crypto assets. The other use cases listed here: securing personal data, lending and credit scoring platform, and identity. For the second one there, MATIC will enable a platform for merchants to assess the creditworthiness of connected users via their transaction history. If they could get some of these major credit scoring platforms on board to embrace blockchain technology, it might help as well with overall security of user data by having them spread out across numerous databases as part of distributed technology rather than a centralized system. I'm curious to see how regulations could potentially impact this process. Huge potential, some excellent use cases. I think that will be highly advantageous if they want to expand their reach, not just geographically, but across multiple sectors. And having that exposure in these different industries should help boost their price. We will cover some of the price information or my thoughts about certain price targets towards the end of the video. And moving on to some relevant news and partnerships, plenty of excitement happening with Polygon. These huge price increases that we've witnessed over the past year, much of it is justified when you look at the huge amounts of activity happening throughout the space. So first and foremost, I recommend sourcing news from Polygon Tech's official Medium blog page. Starting off the news with a major announcement, Polygon blockchain datasets are now available on Google BigQuery. The Polygon blockchain dataset has been listed in the Google Cloud Marketplace and can be found via a link provided there. The spiel about Ethereum's Internet of Blockchains, Polygon SDK, and here is an example of what you see. So you gotta log into your Google account with the relevant information there. Moving on to some other articles here, big announcement with Aave, one of these DeFi protocols and a major crypto as well. It says, and this is through Blockonomy, Aave will integrate with Polygon sidechains for much lower fees. Aave, the DeFi platform, has announced that it will be implementing Polygon. The platform was originally launched on Ethereum Layer 1 and quickly became one of the most important DeFi projects during the DeFi summer, in air quotes, of 2020. Now, Aave's integration with Polygon will allow users to enjoy more scalability, faster transactions, and lower gas prices that will boost the platform to new levels as the crypto market continues to grow. I think it's excellent news. Aave, another crypto that has performed incredibly well, or this was mostly in the latter part of 2019 through to 2020. MATIC has emulated a lot of this growth. It's great to see these two collaborating. As a quick side note, this is the Aave homepage. Over $21 billion of liquidity going through the protocol and increasing as we speak. This is the current market size. They've got 4 different markets. We've got the option there with Aave Market and Polygon. Its market size, according to this, at the time of recording it, is about $7.8 billion US. One more thing before I go on to the next topic. Thinking of DeFi, reconciling the two projects or the cryptos, we've got Aave and Polygon at number 1 and 4 respectively in terms of the value locked in USD, payments and lending being coming together. Further info there via DeFi Pulse. Just amazing growth in the DeFi space over the past year. Another one here. Ocean Protocol partners with Polygon Network for lower gas fees. So getting involved with numerous projects here. It's good to see these collaborations. I think it would definitely help boost the overall space. Ocean Protocol, the decentralized data exchange, has announced that it has partnered with Polygon to integrate its smart contracts and market to the Polygon ecosystem. There is a link to a blog entry from Ocean Protocol. The integration will allow OP's users to save on gas fees at the time when congestion continues to increase on the Ethereum network, which has become one of the major deterrents for small investors to acquire cryptocurrencies native to Ethereum. The Ocean market is, I think I should say, now available to publish, swap, stake, and consume data in the Polygon network, paying a fraction of the gas prices required by Ethereum and with lower latency. And there is a direct quote from the Ocean Protocol founder. It says Ocean Protocol will continue to run in the Ethereum mainnet. So further details there, once again from Blockonomy. I think it's excellent. I mean, so far, this is what I was referring to earlier with this plethora of positive news and these great collaborations they're forming. So making these improvements on the Ethereum network, better functionality of these decentralized marketplaces, lending protocols, payments platforms, so on and so forth. Anything with better integration, faster speeds, lower fees, in tandem with a secure blockchain, these should be pleasing many people in the crypto community, or shall I say a winner. Still a lot of work to do, I should say. Adding to the positive news surrounding Polygon or MATIC, a 9-tweet thread by the Polygon team. Today we are proud and excited to announce Polygon SDK, or Software Development Kit. Polygon SDK is an important milestone for Polygon and a major step towards multi-chain Ethereum. Just keep reading to learn more. So just going through some others here. It says a little known fact is that Ethereum is already the biggest multi-chain in the world. It says over 150 EVM or Ethereum virtual machine chains, hundreds of enterprise chains and dozens of layer 2s. Polygon SDK aims to introduce structure to the ecosystem and provide a framework for multi-chain Ethereum to grow further and faster. I'll leave it at that with the thread of tweets. There will be links to all of these resources and more in the description. Just a quick announcement in passing. Excited to announce that Taker Protocol is building on Polygon. Using Polygon's scaling solution, Taker Protocol aims to save NFTs from illiquidity. You can learn more there. On to the various ways to purchase your MATIC and keep it secure. So starting with the marketplaces, these are the most popular exchanges for Polygon or MATIC. We've got Binance, OKEX, Coinbase Pro. It is available on the regular Coinbase too for retail investors, Huobi and Binance US. Some others listed there. It mentions 39 exchanges and several trading pairs. Moving on to the various ways to store the private keys and keep your crypto safe, beginning with these hardware wallets, so offline storage. Ledger, if you look at the list of supported assets, MATIC is mentioned here. Their supported wallets include Ledger Live, that's Ledger's in-house app, My Ether Wallet, and My Crypto. Moving on to Trezor, another popular hardware wallet. They list MATIC as well, that's available on both of their devices. We've got My Crypto and My Ether wallets once again. Bitbox 2, which is from Shift Crypto, so that's a lesser known hardware wallet. With their list of compatible assets, you type in MATIC, it is once again listed there. Support via My Ether wallet. Whilst I'm at it, this is the wallet in focus. So Mu is considered Ethereum's original wallet. You don't need a hardware wallet, but I highly recommend it, particularly if you're going to access it frequently or you want to store large amounts of crypto, and not just one. I'm talking about numerous digital assets. For convenience, I think it's a worthy investment. Looking at some other options here, more with desktop and mobile choices. We've got Exodus, very sleek, user-friendly. Quite a popular choice. If we look at the list of supported assets, Polygon MATIC is provided there. There is a mobile and desktop option coupled with Trezor support, all of the information there. Before moving on to the price analysis, I came across this document, MATIC developer section. It provides a list of wallets here. For those not looking at the screen, we've got MetaMask, Arcane, Fortmatic, Portus, Taurus, and Wallet Connect. I often see these mentioned for various ERC20 tokens, so some options to look into there. Without further ado, let's move on to the price analysis. Okay, now before jumping into the targets, just a few assumptions to make and some important food for thought to get an idea of what are some of the realistic price targets we could potentially hit. For this section, I've made the assumption of a 7.5 billion token circulating supply. The reason why I've picked this, just some relevant information for MATIC. We've got the circulating supply of just under 6.3 billion tokens, the total and max supply of 10 billion MATIC, and just for some proof, I have looked at, this is the information that I've seen across numerous sources. So we've got CoinMarketCap, I just had live CoinWatch earlier, and there is this information from CoinPaprika. Now, in regards to inflation, this is another important consideration to make when we're looking at the potential circulating supply and therefore the overall circulating market cap for the crypto. This information here through Masari and liquid inflation rate of just under 19% per annum. It says here, and for those not looking at the screen, this is the supply inflation percentage that will occur in the next 12 months. Now, I'm not going to read through all of that. It just gives you a description with their corresponding supply methodology. Realistically, as we approach the maximum supply, this inflation rate will drop. MATIC has gone absolutely gangbusters over the past 7 months. It's done about 70x from where it was. So it shot up to about $2.65. It has since retraced, but very high nevertheless. One of the favorite altcoins. So for the first target, we have $10 per MATIC. And I will say quickly, none of these targets are guaranteed. It's all hypothetical and it's plausible. I strongly believe we will get to that. We reached $2.60 last time, and I expect once the rest of the crypto market really picks up and just gains that momentum again, this will probably boost MATIC's price. This price target at the 7.5 billion circulating supply, that would be $75 billion in circulating market cap. Realistically, you would need more exchanges and trading pairs for this. As I mentioned previously in the video, there are several exchanges that are providing the MATIC trading pairs, but again, having more trading pairs with the lesser known currencies, I think would make it a bit more enticing in people outside of North America or Europe. With a market-wide bull run, as I just spoke about, and then now Ethereum improvements and upgrades, one that comes to mind is EIP 1559. Based on this piece from Gemini.com, it says the proposal is to make Ethereum transactions more efficient by using a hybrid system of base fees and tips to more evenly incentivize miners during high or low network congestion. If implemented, could greatly reduce transaction costs and improve Ethereum's overall user experience. And there's more information here at this piece. Could any of these help boost the price of MATIC as well? Just some food for thought. It's one of many factors. The next target here, $20 per MATIC, that would be a $150 billion circulating market cap, a general growth of Ethereum and crypto naturally. Just to backtrack slightly as well, I'm constantly mentioning Ethereum because, well, for those who have joined from this point in the video, there's a very clear connection between MATIC and Ethereum. Much of their involvement is on the Ethereum blockchain. From my understanding, it is chain agnostic. It could also integrate with other blockchains too. I'd imagine there are other chain agnostic projects out there as well. Back to these points, we have more collaborations and Polygon Layer 2 integration. So I spoke about Aave and Ocean protocols earlier. Something that will help boost the price as well is when you have these major endorsements from significant investors such as Mark Cuban listed here. There is this CoinDesk piece. He speaks very highly of Polygon. If we get more of these names in the space, well, the financial space, not specifically crypto, endorsing these blockchains or the cryptos, then I think that would work wonders for the project. I don't see that being a hindrance. I mean, you be the judge. Speaking of major names, if we have huge platforms such as PayPal or any other major listings there for mainstream adoption, I believe that would generate a lot of excitement for the price. Just could you imagine if Elon Musk tweeted about MATIC? Just saying. I know that definitely provokes the ire of many people, but as we know, some individuals have disproportionate influence on the space. It's a different topic for discussion. And more supported wallets. I guess that's a given too. If you want people to use the crypto, well, you need to be fostering a lot more integration with their native wallets. So these would be some of the factors to help possibly boost the token price to $20. All hypothetical. That's the second target. The third target here, so we've got $40 per MATIC. I will acknowledge this is, for some people, a bit conservative, but I am erring on the side of caution here. Realistically, for this $300 billion circulating market cap, well, you would need some widespread commercial and government use. It would have to be a dominant crypto for layer 2 scaling, without a shadow of a doubt, if you want this price. Alternatively, again, and this is a very optimistic assumption, there would need to be incredible amounts of liquidity. I'm talking about a multi-trillion-dollar market, well, tens of trillions of dollars. I won't give any specific price points or time frames because I have no idea. As always, a growing number of partnerships and more use cases. I should add, at this point, you would expect Ethereum to get even bigger than what it is. On top of that, what could be more enticing is if you've got more ERC20 tokens and they've got the integration with MATIC And this segues into the top target here, which is $80, a circulating market cap of $600 billion, the leading crypto protocol for layer 2. One would imagine when you're valued at more than $500 billion US, more than 100 major partnerships required. That is an arbitrary figure. You're going to need to have massive names or even certain individuals throwing their weight behind your project or the crypto. Competition with a question mark, because there could be competitors, whether they're well established or growing competitors. Two that come to mind are Omise Go and Cartesi. So starting with the former, I've made videos on Omise Go, which, just to clarify, it is now referred to as OMG Network. In previous pieces, I've talked about its close involvement with Plasma as part of Ethereum scaling, although over the past 12 to 18 months, this project has been around for a while. What was once a fairly prominent crypto, it's made its way down the ranks. It's still up there in the top 100 just. But over the past 12 months, MATIC has definitely really put its foot down on the accelerator. I don't think Omise Go, at least nowadays, it's not coming across as a real threat to MATIC, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately because it's good to have solid competition amongst these different projects. OMG Network is still active. Things could change down the track. So Cartesi, based on its website, it says the project evolved into developing a versatile layer 2 Linux infrastructure to overcome the problems of scalability of computation and infrastructure for blockchain applications. The words from Sergey Popov, the founder of IOTA. There is a related article which talks about their partnership with IOTA. It's recognized as chain agnostic layer 2 infrastructure. Again, competition is something that should be in the back of everyone's minds. Who knows how big MATIC will be in 1, 2, or even 5 years, whether it will still exist. The way it's going, I think there is a lot of long-term potential, but you should always proceed with caution. Ethereum 2.0, whether this could be a hindrance or a complement to MATIC, time will tell. Moving beyond $80, and I imagine many of you out there who are very bullish on the crypto will say, well, why not something at about $100, $200, $500, whatever. I have no idea. I've picked targets that I think would be relatively plausible, at least compared to some other figures I've seen. Can you be the judge? The circulating supply could be greater or even lower than what I've used. It's just I've stuck with the one for consistency. What are your thoughts about these targets? How well do you think MATIC will perform in the coming, well, not just months, but coming years, and seeing where it takes us towards the end of this decade too? This is the alternate way of potentially denominating the value of MATIC in Bitcoin. So one of you suggested, how about the idea of comparing the crypto in focus to another one, such as Bitcoin, considering its size? Just a very quick explanation. You imagine these values of MATIC relative to Bitcoin now, and then how much they would be worth at these different price points of MATIC for the $100,000 and $200,000 per Bitcoin targets. Just another way of looking at it. And finishing up with a quick market update. So the market has recovered a bit since the major drop that we experienced. As we can see with the weekly charts, we had the major dip. Looking at some of the major cryptos, Bitcoin at about $34,100, Ethereum $1,930, Binance Coin $292, Cardano or ADA $1.34, XRP 64 cents, Polkadot $15.71, Uniswap $17.25, MATIC $1.17, some others. Look, it's a mixed bag overall, and more information there via Live Coin Watch. That's a wrap for the video. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to stay up to date with my latest videos. I look forward to your feedback. More videos coming soon. I hope you're all well, and talk to you shortly. See ya.